Hello, YouTube. It's Black Tiger Miner here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And this YouTube, we're talking about meme tokens, trying to see how we can get started on this meme journey. So here is the Discord page, and this is the welcome to the meme hunters. I got to see if I can tie it into YouTube, or if you can find the link. People have signed up, so I don't know if this was a old link I put out or if they're able to get to it from YouTube. But I did set up the memberships, so we'll see how that goes. There'll probably have to be some more configuration involved, but we'll get it set up and get it working soon. But this is, I thought was pretty funny. This is Scooter at the latest meme coin, hoping to get rich. And that's kind of where we're at here. So we're trying to find the best meme coins. I talked to Crypto Danks. Crypto Danks says he has a plan or a, what is this? Algorithm he uses to find meme coins. So we're going to see if we can employ that algorithm or if we can get another way to find meme coins. Shout out to everyone in the chat, and let's get going. So this is meme coin season just started, and I'm not even sure what this pink meme is, but this is the Pepe. This is Deutsch. I'm not sure what these two are either, but there's definitely a lot of meme coins coming down the pipeline. This is the IRS looking into 2024 meme coin transactions. And yes, you best believe it's about to get crazy out here. So this is where we left yesterday. Going to start checking this. Start with the Wolf of All Streets. Our crypto DGNs about to rotate into layer 1 as the alpha at 9 p.m. And it's weird. Everyone's talking about alpha now. It's alpha, alpha, alpha. Everything is alpha. So let's see here. That's weird. I always be on the wrong screen. Okay. And let's start this video because he did mention, what is that? Sleuth from yesterday?
Ones. And then also maybe we'll just do a little bit about Slurf again. Let's hit it.
Slurf.
It'll be a quick recap.
So this is the alpha show since everything is
cool. And we are back at it. We're looking at Slurf. It'll be a quick recap. But before I get started and we get into Slurf, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons, everyone. We're going to have a show coming at you every night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's the Alpha Show. We're here. My name is Joe Bazzani. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Lunar Crush. Thanks for being here tonight. Again,
I guess we'll do 9:30 to follow up on the Alpha Show.
This is financial advice. We're having fun with meme coins. We're looking all over the place.
So I'm trying to get the meme coin research started and going. And keep in mind, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. So if you invest and lose everything, we'll lose it together, but it'll be pretty funny.
Place. Slurf on the 1 day, we're up 50%. I think it's been up a little bit more than that. If you are in the black, if you're in the green, if you've got to maybe pull your principal out, right? Let's have a fun. You guys keep slurping with those gains. But if you're up 100% on this thing, that's like 10 years of the S&P 500 going up, right? You got 10 years of gains in a day. Maybe it's something you want to look at, at least get a little bit out. Let the rest ride be a part of that community because it's an awesome one. Just a recap also on the LP wallet that was burned. It looks like the Slurf community has partnered with LBank. Nice work, LBank, being a part of that. I'm sure it's driving them a lot of traffic over their site, but they do have a donation address for Solana. So it looks like they've got about 3,500 Solana already received to this address. If you're keeping count at home, I think that's roughly like $600,000. So a little bit of ways to go to get to that 10 million, but that's still epic to have.
Yeah, and this is an epic storyline about the whole process where this guy lost the $10 million. He was crying on the Discord, and the community was sticking with him. So I'm definitely going to try to follow this story as well. So let me know what you guys think about that. And get back to the video.
Have people donating and trying to make some people whole. I was listening last night on the Twitter space, and it sounds like a lot of the people that were part of the airdrop also were early buyers. So hopefully everyone got out all right, but wanted to do a quick recap here as this was the nail biter of yesterday, and it looks like it's leading in to today. So let's talk a little bit about L1s. Looking at the top alt rank here, I was looking, obviously Slur's in there. We definitely have the meme coins in here as well, but I was looking at this morning, and when Bitcoin was really low, and the market was getting kind of crushed, and there was really only a couple of coins that were up. One of them was Aptos, and the other one was Stacks, and those were generally outperforming very well in the market. It wasn't like they were even or up 1%; they were up 5 to 7% when the market was just getting crushed. And so then as Bitcoin started to kind of come back a little bit, as the US market started to open, we started to see more of these layer ones coming in here with Sui and Phantom. And so, I think it's interesting. Tether literally just popped in here. I was just getting started and it wasn't here. And that's always kind of like a sell signal. So we'll see. But it's good to see that these things are starting to rotate a little bit. And we've kind of continued to see some strength in these layer ones, even though they've already had a lot of strength. You can see it popped in there. There it goes. That's a good thing. We want Tether out of there. We want to keep this rally going. So wanted to look at Aptos and Stacks, as those were the two that were really up earlier today. And starting first with Stacks, this is the max. You're going to see a chart that looks very similar to this with Aptos as well, kind of sneaking towards some of those kind of all-time highs. But we're going to start to be kind of breaking through some of those. And if you've been following at all with the narrative around Bitcoin L2s, there's so much infrastructure that's being built over there on the Bitcoin L2 side. I think that's why we've seen a lot of these coins start to push up. And, there's really one project and one community that's way out ahead over there, and it's Stacks. You've got Rootstock, you've got a couple others that are up and coming. There was a bunch that were just launched at Ethereum Denver. They were trying to call it like Bitcoin Renaissance and everything. So there's going to be a plethora of projects that are being launched over here, and I'll be keeping my eyes on them. But there is so much infrastructure that's being built on top of Stacks. There's even been a kind of its own little meme coin community that's been growing over there as well. But when you're looking at the entire Bitcoin ecosystem, and we're looking at a market cap of $3 billion on Stacks, 3.88, versus literally it's 100x to get to where Ethereum is at. And I know what you're thinking, like, it's not going to get there. It takes forever. Ethereum's massive. All this infrastructure is being built. But when you really think about the narrative out there of people wanting to be a part of Bitcoin, Bitcoin has the ETF. There's money that's going to be flowing in there. Bitcoin is kind of seen as this commodity that's out there. It's, the most diversified. It's the truth machine. The uptime that's there. There's no centralization. Like, the entire community wants to be building on Bitcoin in some sort of way. And so Stacks and the community over there has done a really nice job of kind of attaching themselves to that narrative. And
so I was just trying to finish this narrative for Stacks and this Autos, and then we'll look at the numbers.
And being the place that if you're a builder for Bitcoin, you need to be building on Stacks. They even recently changed the logo to be orange, which I think is awesome. The infrastructure that's being built over there, last time in the last cycle, you did not have a Web3 wallet and a browser extension wallet where you can even hold your Bitcoin, where it was easy, right? And now there's a bunch of different wallets that are being created with the Leather wallet. You've got the Xworks wallet. I think you've got Unisats where you can hold Bitcoin as well. So there's a lot that's there that's going to be unlocking the DeFi ecosystem. Stacks even has what they're calling the Nakamoto upgrade. So right now, the way that it works is the Stacks blocks are kind of tied to the Bitcoin blocks, but they're going to have these micro blocks that allow transactions to.
Shout out to Goku and Sugarlump Crypto for joining the chat. and we're talking about meme tokens, and this is an actual L2 token, or I think it's L1, but this is the alpha show with
settle way faster.
who is this
And
guy?
you know, the
wolf,
amount of speed that it's going
wolf
to
of the
increase if
streets or
you've
something.
used stacks before. It's really exciting
I just want to
because
see
it kind of opens up the
two
door for
he
more
has,
NFT.
and one is this stacks, and the next one is this autos.
Key projects, more DeFi, more action over there, more tokens being launched on top of stacks. And so that's where it gets really, really interesting. A couple other things to mention on that side, the infrastructure, like someone like an Alex Labs, you know, they have bridging from Ethereum where you can get over to stacks and then stacks to Bitcoin. Could not do that in the last cycle. Then you got things like Thorchain. I know they've got their Ethereum to Bitcoin chain as well, decentralized cross-chain infrastructure. So, you know, a lot of these things really weren't here in this last cycle, and they're here now. And so it's a kind of really exciting time to think about, hey, are we starting to kind of move off of these highs? And when they do, are we going to push through that? Right. And so I think there's a huge upside to these in this next cycle. And a lot of the narrative is going to continue to push up. You know, when you look at Bitcoin and you look at kind of the correlation between something like a Stacks and Bitcoin, Stacks is constantly overperforming for Bitcoin when Bitcoin's moving up. You're seeing Stacks move at a multiple of 2 or 3, whatever the percent movement in Bitcoin is. And so it's kind of got that amplifier effect of what's going on. So they've really built in the narrative there that they are the main Bitcoin L2 that's going on. So a bet on Bitcoin seems to be like a bet on Stacks, and the bullishness around the Bitcoin ecosystem or what's going on with the ETFs this year. It seems like this thing's ripe to really move. And so that's my pick for this show, along with Stock Aptos. And like, I want to kind of go back and forth really quick right here, because I feel like these two charts look very similar here, where we have.
So is anybody looking into stacks or autos? This is actually the first time I've heard of either one of these, so I might check into that as well. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, and we'll come back to this. Let's see here. This is Dime. So Dime's showing who the guy's spending BlackRock's meme coins. So this is, I guess these are mostly on the Ethereum side. I generally don't do Ethereum because Ethereum's fees, and I'm not a big fan of the Ethereum fees or the Ethereum network. I've lost a lot of money with fees, especially buying a lot of NFTs that are still sitting. So I'm probably going to be more bullish on the Solana side. But this is Malcoin, Aviator. Who's that? Glooper, Blank Man, Pepe, SP 6900, Pepe Fork, and Harry Potter. And I got to go back to Lunar Crush. I had it, but they, I guess, excuse me, wanted me to buy a subscription or license or something, so I stopped using it. But I might check back so we can track meme coins. Only future meme coin millionaires can like this post. This is more about Slurve, and this is another episode. We saw Book of Meme Coins, and we're gonna click to this real quick.
And this is Future Time Now. Grab yourself a Monster Tall Boy, a family-sized bag of Doritos, and a pack of adult diapers, because it's full send season, and we're locked in, baby. Welcome to the Shitcoin Show. It has certainly been one of the most wild weeks we have ever seen yet for meme coins. Boom absolutely sent, with many other neck-breaking pumps and some epic dumps, to be sure. I personally 100x'd. Only problem, wrong direction. Down. This frenzy has caused mass FOMO into the Sol ecosystem.
That's hilarious. A full 100x down. I've definitely been there before. So shout out to,
resulting in Sol reaching over $200. I got that boom FOMO for show, and I'm not talking about that
Expedition
FOMO
Labs,
no more. That already dumped to dead. Yes, I know many of you detest this meta and want it to be done with, but many say there can be a case for sending your hard-earned digital monies to a random address shared to you from a stranger on the internet. I mean, the dopamine hit.
Yeah, the dopamine hit, and sometimes you send it to the wrong address, which happens, or sometimes the address is a scam. I've sent plenty of coins to random addresses, as he said, some stranger on the internet that disappeared with my crypto. So be careful and definitely make sure, one, you're sending it to the right address. I generally test it. I'll send a small sum to the address to make sure it's good, and then send the lump sum, but don't send it
Maybe the
all
person
together.
that is sharing this address with you shamelessly will do something cool with the digital monies. Maybe more magic internet money will appear. Probably not. Don't send your money to a stranger on the internet. Don't do it. Not financial advice. Do your own research. We saw our first major pain in this whole blindly send funds to a stranger's wallet address and hope for the best. Who could have guessed? Yes, I sent, hoping for the best. The first major upset came in the form of the dev of Slurf burning the
Yeah, so that's the I generally put money aside or I swap for when the dips happen, because you're right. I was definitely looking for the dip. So I always have that reserve fund just in case. I got that from Larry Jones Stock Up. If you look at him on YouTube, he always says keep some cash around
LP along with
for a dip.
accidentally burning
And this is the deepest dip I've seen so far, especially for meme tokens.
$10 million set aside for the airdrop. You've heard in a move that will forever be known as a slurf. You've heard of a kerfuffle. You're familiar with a blunder. Now you know slurf. I thought I was bad at meme coin trading, someone who I admire and look up to as an
Yeah, so definitely there are people worse than us out here with meme coins. I didn't think it was possible to be a worse trader than me, but apparently this guy lost 10 million. So he definitely takes the cake for one of the worst traders or one of the biggest mistakes ever for meme tokens.
idol in trading. Easy Eats Bodega sent 100 soul to Slurf. My whole everything hurts. I don't know. Maybe it's time for a new meta.
Yeah, wait a minute. 100 soul? I mean, I got a lot of soul myself, and weird things with the soul meme coins. You got to send your soul to buy the meme coins on these Radiance and these other mid-tier shaky exchanges, which is also crazy. But like I said earlier, to make money, you got to risk money. Sometimes the risk is good. Sometimes you're going to lose money. So 100 souls times, I don't know, what's soul at 198? Ouch. Almost 20 grand. And what is Soul currently trading? So Soul is, look like the memes are starting to come back a little bit. Pepe's up 11.1%. Chlor AI is up 4.8. AGI Singular's up 3%. Jasmine's up 3.6. Soul is down 5.3 to 174. So where'd my calculator go? Why does this thing always drop the dang calculator? And why do I keep hitting the wrong thing? Come on, calculator. Okay, this is calculator. There we are. So 174 times 100 souls, 17,000. Still a lot of money. But let's get back to the video.
Anyone say NFTs? Anyone? Anyone? The NFT part of our show. Meme coin photo dog with hat sells for a whopping $4.3 million as an NFT. Now back to shitcoins. With the meme coin.
Wow. The meme coin, the NFT of dog with a hat sold for $4 million. Who was the lucky person that created that NFT and who bought it? because I got a lot of NFTs I think I paid too much for. So in case there's a NFT boom starting to happen, I'm sitting on about, I don't know, 190 something 190 something NFTs. So if the NFTs first hit, I'm definitely gonna be pretty well off.
Reaches a $5 million market cap. Ah, I should have bought. Leodonis airdrop runestones to the wallets of early supporters of ordinals, reaching towards a 0.05 BTC floor. Not to get too far off of subject, even if we wanted to, Leodonis is teasing shitcoins on Bitcoin. Now, I know this is the 469,000th time you've been shilled a pre-sale, but this one actually is pretty bullish. San Fran Tokyo has announced Animoca Brands Japan.
Okay, to answer your question, Goku. So I think this is like the third bull run I've been through. And the first one I didn't really do too much. I kind of invested. And the second one kind of caught the tail end of Dogecoin, some Shiba Inu, but most of my investments were in Cardano, and I was mining Ethereum. So I made a pretty good amount of money with Ethereum, but it wasn't, what is this? Life changing, right? It was enough money to continue to buy mining equipment and pay some debt down, but it wasn't, I don't know, 25,000 or something. It wasn't hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. And when Ethereum went to proof of stake versus proof of work, I put some Ethereum in staked, and it's still sitting there. And Ethereum has not unstaked this E2. What's that? Ethereum 2. It's still sitting there. So I don't know. And right, like Sugar Lump Sum said she lost because I might have made more than about 20,000, but I didn't get out. Right. A lot of it, I was waiting and hoping it was going to continue to run, and it didn't. One day it was up, and then one day it was, let me show you, one of these. So if you got 10% down, 9%, and that's for the day. So if we're looking at weeks or even months, well, it's still green for the month. But if we're looking at weeks, right, 40% of whatever you invested in is gone, 33%, 39%, 22%, 23%, and Dodge dropped pretty much overnight, right? Once Elon came on and had the video, I might have been 1,500 in the Dodge, and it dropped from 1,500 down to $200 or $300. And I was expecting it to go a lot higher, but definitely not. And the biggest thing is you got to get in early. And I guess we'll skip to that too. Yeah, you're going to learn quick when you keep losing money. I can tell you that firsthand. You lose money and you learn what not to do, right? It's kind of like you touching the, what is that? You touching the skillet when it's hot. You're not going to touch the skillet too many more times. I can guarantee that. But yeah, this is surf. I got in surf yesterday after that video where I went to, what was this? Radiant. Radiant is how you can buy it through Solo Fire. I bought this beast that's locked, right? Can't even do anything with it. I can't trade it, can't swap it. It's stuck. This guy was actually, it's a separate token. It's not on Solana or what is this? It's not on Solana or Ethereum. So you can't get it on the Solana network. So that money's lost as well. And I actually made a pretty good profit with this Marvin. I think I put one Solana token up when it was about $125. And I think Marvin went up, netted me, I don't know, about $300, which then I put it back in the Soul and put it back into my Zelcore wallet, right? Like a lot of positions, I buy, get up, sell, and put it back in the wallet, and then buy in something like this surf, 266, and it's currently, if you go to the chart, last 15 minutes, looks like it's down 20% or something. But when I got in, it was under, let's see, does it show the eco scan? Trying to remember how you can get to that eco scan, because it's on here. Because I kept checking all last night, because when you first bought it, it was looking like one of these with no numbers behind it, which is a bad thing. Anytime there's this exclamation point, that means you lost your money pretty much. And yes, it's going to take you a couple of bull runs, because like I've been telling you guys, or trying to emphasize, you need to have a plan how to exit and get your money before the bull run happens. Yep, get trapped holding the bag. And a lot of these guys are already set to have an exit plan. So if you don't have a plan, you're going to get stuck and you're going to be the bag holder. So this is Dex Tools. This is one of the tools I've been using to find different meme coins. And this is market cap 433, 133 million liquidity, current supply 499, current holders 80,000. And when I bought it yesterday, it was only 60,000. So between last night and tonight, 20,000 people invested in is this the right token? Am I reading this right? 24-hour volume was 1.2 billion, but the market cap's only 431 million. This is Slurf. It was up to $1.48. And keep in mind, this just got listed yesterday, right? So there's been a lot of action on just 2 days, right? This is yesterday and this is today. So going forward, I think it might be pretty profitable, but it depends on how many people buy into it. So go back to the 4-hour chart. And if you scroll down, where is this? Live pairs. Is it multi-pairs or live pairs, or is it the board? Oh, yeah, it's the board. So here it shows you the daily gainers and the daily losers. And these are, I think these are all, these are all on the Solano side. So if you see here, Monkey is up 33,000%. This data is up 64,000. This Hefe is up 11,500. Steel's up 4,500. And Egg is up 2,000. And if you go here, it shows you the actual token, and make sure you get the contract address right. If you're doing any of this in Dex Tools, get this address right. It's the only way you're going to keep your money. And yeah, I did Goku. I did get Book of Memes. I'm probably going to pick up some more Book of Memes because it's up 32%. And I just randomly threw, mainly I put small amounts in these. I don't go crazy. As some people, I was into, what was that? YOTOSHI. And I told some people about it on the YouTube. And from the YOTOSHI video, this guy told me he put 4,000 into it, which would be a good investment if it didn't tank. And it went up. There's a lot of speculation about if some certain YouTubers created a rug pull behind it, but we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But it ran up quickly and then it tanked. And again, didn't work out well for me. And I'm pretty sure the poor guy that put 4,000 in didn't really get a whole lot out of it either. So these are the DEX tools for the last 24 hours. And the thing about the DEX tools is the prices. You see, all these are in the cents and pennies and hay pennies. So your return is going to be crazy if you get the right one, because this is what I'm talking about. This MMM and this MMM. One of these is the real MMM and one of them is not. So if you're going to put a couple $100 in here, you want to make sure you figure out which one is the right MMM. And that was the only problem I see with DEX tools. There's a lot of copycat coins that come up, and you really don't be for sure, like this guy, SCS. I'm not even sure what SCS is. And these guys are, there's 3 SCS, SCS, and SCS here. Follow YouTubers pumping dumps. Yeah, Genuine. I don't want to name names, but there are a couple of people that I don't want to say manipulating the market, but they are doing something strange, and I'll leave it at that. So these are the Solana, and I think you can go to Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Base. Since you guys mentioned Base, let's see what's going on in the Base network. This YOTOSHI, I guess, is up 1,111%. Duh is up 912%. Shebase is up 608%. BTS, I've never heard of any of these. So YOTOSHI, Duh, BTS, Goose, Penny, and these are, I guess, wrapped Ethereum. Pancake is on here. This Normie, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Norm 3. Is that 3 or 4? 1, 2. There's 3 normies on here. And let's go look at the Ethereum network. So there is the Book of Meme fork now. Halo is up. Hexit is up 23,000%. I get is up 6,000. VTX AI is up 4,000. And if you go here, here's the full list. And let me see. So Book of Memes is on Ethereum. So let's go back to Solana and see if Book of Memes is on here. Okay, so Book of Memes is on here. So we're not out the game yet, but as you can see here, I got the Solana Radium pair. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't even have a picture on it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 25 Book of Meme coins. And if you can see, if you check these numbers out, these are the percentages of what's been audited and what they actually think is there, right? And the ones that this guy is definitely not real. This guy doesn't even have a freaking image. There's no meme here. This guy doesn't have a meme, and this one. And with these, if you buy into these projects, there is a, where is that at? There's something on here that tells you this might not be the right one. What is this? That was weird. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, here. Honeypot disagreeable, sales tax 0%, audit check alerts, and the DAX score is 20. So project reliability is really low on that guy. So take that as you may, and remember which ones you should invest in and which ones not to invest in. But let's go to, I think I had it pulled. Yeah, top memes. So here's the top memes from CoinMarketCap. And it's by market cap. We're going to move it to 7 days. So Book of Meme last 7 days up 1,181%. So yes, 24 hours, it's up 2.8, 2.71. For hour, it's up 1.38. We're going to change this to 24 hours. This ERC20 is up 159% in the last hour. Bozo's up 37%. Book of Memes is here. Mog is here, 23%. Honk, which is a spinoff of Bonk, is up 19%. There's our guy Slurf, up 17.81. Mega, I think somebody was talking about Mega in the chat, is up 13.48. Politically, I'm not going to go into that, but just as a ethical thing, I don't know how I would buy the Mega Trump. I mean, you can try it, make money, whatever. Some things I'm just going to leave alone. Pepe is up 13.76%. Wolf's up 12%. I think somebody talked about richquack.com is up 11.13%. AI Dodge is up 5%. And if we're talking about bag holders, I invested in AI Dodge pre-sale. And it took a while because it kept pushing the, what is that called? The drop date or the airdrop or whenever they're going to. So when you buy in these pre-sale coins, they give you an airdrop. And in the airdrop period is when you're supposed to get your tokens. And these guys kept pushing the date back. So I actually sold it, right? I sold it and got my Ethereum back, which also got stuck on MetaMask. And I think I bought some other project. I listened to this guy, Austin Hilton, and he had a project that he was early investing in that also disappeared along with our money. So be careful what you're investing in. And this is AI Dodge, which might actually be a good project. But this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. There's Baby Dodge Coin, Pepe 2.0, Wing, Pokey, Bonk is up 0.32% in the last 24 hours. My Lady Meme Coin Lady is down 19% for the week. Had a little Toshi on Base Coin. See what's going on in the chat. I'm taking my time buying and holding. Good strategy. So it's better to take profits early than to get holding the bag. Good question. And for that, we're going to list it. And she's right. You don't want to get caught holding the bag. And my first bull run, I didn't take any profits. I was waiting and waited too long and lost a lot. The second one, I did take some early profits. So I didn't end up losing a lot. But I got out just in time, especially with Dodge or Deutsch or whatever you want to call it. And there was another meme coin before, something between Dodge and Shiba Inu. I can't remember what it is off my top of my head, but it didn't end up doing much either. It's kind of like the meme coins pushed, they pumped hard, and then they stopped, right? They never got to $1, right? And back then, we're watching all these videos. Deutsch is going to $1. Deutsch is going to $5. Deutsch is going to $7. Deutsch is going to $20. And I think I told you guys yesterday. Oh, wow. This is dog with a hat's down. But yeah, everyone was saying it was going to $1. And I talked to one of my friends, and he was like, mathematically, that's not impossible. At where Shiba Inu was at 0.000 something, to get to $1, it would have to have some kind of $2 trillion market cap. And with Dodge got to, I think, 75 cents and stopped. Just stopped cold, and then people started selling. And a lot of people cashed out, and I think that's as high as it got. and a lot of people were waiting for that $1, and the whole $1 crowd ended up being bag holders. Everybody got out at 50 cents and 75 cents. And if we took profit at 50 cents and 75 cents, we might have made some money. But what was that other token? It was Dodge, it was Pepe, it was Shiba, it was something else. Oh yeah, definitely. Look, just straight up, don't even mess with airdrops. I mean, you can, again, high risk, high reward, but I have not had any success with airdrops. Yeah, I actually did. You're 100% right, Goku. Goku, you're 100% right. And I don't know, maybe we're working with the same exchanges or getting cursed by the same demon time. I don't know what's going on, but I did see a airdrop, and unfortunately, I got a whole bunch of wallets. So my main wallet, the Zelle Core, I don't really do much to it, and I only put stuff in and send it out. I don't even exchange or airdrops, none of that. NFTs, none of that. Tangent wallet, Uphold, Coinbase, a Coinbase wallet. Let me see here. Actually, yeah. So MetaMask, Uphold, Zellcore, Crypto.com, FTX, Coinbase, Phantom, Tangent, Coinbase wallet, this Solo Flare, this Dex Tools, and another wallet. But I did something with that Phantom wallet, and it was only like $50 in there, but the airdrop drained it, right? It kept saying it wasn't connecting, wasn't connecting. And when it connected, it drained the wallet. So it took all the little $50 out of there. So never do airdrops to your main wallet. Always have a backup, or usually I have a wallet that doesn't have a lot in it. So if I'm going to try anything, I always use that wallet. Meta sold DAX team, big utility coming with Truth Social Platform. I'll start May next year. And yeah, I did hear something about Mega and Truth Social. And I think Truth Social is the preferred social media site because a lot of these guys got kicked off of Facebook and Twitter. So they're all in Truth Social. And there is another social media site someone was telling me about. There will also be another meme season next year in the actual bull run. Okay, that I'm not sure about, because once this bull run hits with Bitcoin after the halving, it's going to pump. People are going to take their profits, and then it's probably going to be flat for a while. It might keep pumping if people are investing and we get a lot of normies or retail investors coming in. But crypto as a whole doesn't have the draw that it used to, right? A lot of people flocked to it and lost some money. So a lot of those guys are not involved anymore or not putting any money back into crypto. So a lot of those investors, a lot of people that I was dealing with previously in the last bull run have left crypto altogether and are no longer interested in anything related crypto or crypto investing. And some people were bag holders that didn't get out in time and they lost most of their money. I'm looking for this other coin. It was Dodge. Was it Dodge, this guy? Trying to find this coin. Well, anyway, the guy was telling me, I met him, we are talking about crypto, and he was like, yeah, I put 5,000 in and didn't get anything back because the price dipped. What was that token? What was before? Was this before Dodge? It was another. meme token. Trying to see if I can find it here. Not really a lot of information for old meme coins, actually. It's mainly showing the top 50 list for now. So I guess there's not a lot of history on meme coins. Yeah, Truth Social is Trump's platform. You're right there, Genuine. Or Genuine. What is this? Let's see. I'm just trying to search something here. Meme coins. Let's see here. Just trying to see if we can find this guy. Just doing some quick checking. If it ain't on this one, we're going to keep pushing because this is messing around. So no, forget it. So yeah, definitely be careful of meme coins. But again, it's high risk, high reward. That's why we're investing in it. And then this is back to the bubble. It's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell when the bull run actually starts and when it actually ends. And short of some black swan event, it's probably going to start sometime in April or May and probably run hopefully through the end of the year. But being realistic, it's probably going to only run into midsummer, right? Because people are going to start making money. They're going to take it out. The whales are going to get paid and things are going to go flat again. If the whales continue to invest, or if we have a surge of retail investors, we might push to the end of the year. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure. Well, the new factor is Bitcoin and these NFTs. It is, well, honestly, yeah, you can find good teams. And honestly, this is supposed to be one of the biggest bull runs, but you can't tell, right? All this is what people are saying, right? It could happen. We could have some godforsaking COVID event or some kind of crazy thing with the election, some kind of economic downturn. So you really can't tell what happens in the bull run or when it starts or how long it's going to run because there's a lot of factors in the bull run. If the economy's good, people are investing, we can pump like crazy and be the best year ever. Or I don't know, God forbid, a hurricane, a massive hurricane or a tsunami or any ecological or mother nature or panic or fear or any weird thing and people take their money out, the bull runs over, right? Whatever happens, any other factor which slows down the economy, it kills the bull run. The bull run's only going to run as long as people are investing and you're making money in crypto. Because as you can see, this week, things have pretty much been flat. Up until this week, things have been going like crazy. And now all of a sudden, unknown factors and probably something with Bitcoin, everything dried up. So let me see what top Bitcoin. If there's anything else on. Oh, yeah, we got to finish this video. Let me see. Don't forget to hit.
Will be leading a pre-sale for their upcoming Visions PFP mint. And I know you all hate this send money to random wallets on the internet meta, but can we talk about the social farming for a second? I mean, some of y'all are about to be blocked for real. And I'm talking about from X itself, as we've been seeing some of the would-be farmers getting suspended on the platform. Let's show these big dilbozos that we run the show. They work for us, not the other way around. Protect your rep till Valhalla or bust.
So, Genuine, where are you located? You're in California too? What is this? You sold Mega for big profits, buying the dip soon. And yes, as I tell you guys, this is the perfect opportunity. If it's red, it's coming down for us to pick it up. And like this guy was red yesterday and now it's up. What was it? Last week, it was, when was this? What day is this? The 13th. Yeah, last week it was 0.0182. Today it is 0.0280. Canada. Oh, wow. Really? Got the good health care and you're out here crying about crypto? Man, get out of here. Let's see. What time is it there in Canada? Book with a meme. It's pretty much what I do all day and night. Look at crypto, look at prices, and look at price action. And I'll go back to this video if that's what we're talking about.
And for the best place to find your direction on your journey in this wacky world of Web3, join us at Expedition Labs. Our server is now open to the public for now. Find the server link below, because in Web3, the journey is the expedition. Here are some upcoming projects we're very bullish on, you're still early to, we think you should have on your radar. Here's your weekly compass. Now, imagine an epic metaverse built on Bitcoin. I'm talking about Bitmap Emporium, an
Okay, I was gonna wait till he finishes his list. Government healthcare sucks. Government healthcare is free. What are you talking about? Goku. This is a super cycle. You don't think the bull run will last until the end of the year? What does that mean for KASPA? KASPA won't be $1 to the end of the year. Hopefully, KASPA will be $1 before the end of the year. But I just want to set the expectations low here, right? In the bull run could last a year. The bull run could last years, right? Or the bull run could last a couple months. That's what I'm saying. If something happens over the summer and you have a election or something happens in the election, there's a lot of factors involved in the bull run. So again, people got to keep investing for the bull run to keep pumping. The whole purpose behind the bull run is speculation that people are going to dump money in crypto. The speculation is what, $20 trillion are coming to crypto this bull run. But again, that's speculation, right? Like people are saying Bitcoin might hit 100,000. And from Bitcoin going from 100,000 down to 80,000 or 75,000, right? Because it wasn't supposed to pop to 70,000 before the halving. And with the Bitcoin ETFs, that's kind of why it pops so much. And I think if the ETFs do pump, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. Let's get some likes going. If the Bitcoin does pump to 100,000, right, we will have a massive of FUD. People are going to start Da Vinci Germany it up and start spreading rumors and FUD, and people are going to pull out, right? People are going to start dumping their crypto and buying something else, buying real estate or buying stock. Or I'm hearing about people pulling out of crypto and buying Bitcoin ETFs on the stock side. Bitcoin ETF, then Ethereum ETF. That means Bitcoin will go sky high. That's what we think, and that's what we're hoping, right? I'm not trying to fudge you guys. I'm just gonna keep it real, right? I'm keeping it hood. It could go, right? You got to keep in mind these are possibilities. This 100K Bitcoin is speculation. It should happen. It could happen. I want it to happen. We need it to happen, but that don't mean it's gonna happen, right? Bitcoin means Bitcoin will go sky high. I hope you're right. And I've been DCAing to Bitcoin. And if I hit the lottery, I'm going to buy a bunch of tokens. I got my lottery miner running, which probability is 1 in several trillion to hit the Bitcoin. But if it does hit the Bitcoin lottery and I win, I think it's 6 Bitcoins, I'm set, right? But the key thing here is you guys got to diversify. You can put most of your stuff into the KASPA bag, which is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. But don't put everything in one bag. I'm going to repeat that. Do not put all your money in one crypto. I don't care what it is. Do not put all your money in one crypto. No, it's a lottery miner for Bitcoin. It's not lottery. It's a lottery miner. Did I say lottery? A lottery miner means I'm solo mining on a very small device. And this device has a chance of hitting a Bitcoin block as full Bitcoin miners do. But most people with Bitcoin are pool mining. They're not solo mining because it takes so much power to solo mine. And the chances of my solo miner hitting a Bitcoin is average. What did it say? 72 years. In a 72-year span, I got the chance of hitting a Bitcoin lottery once in 72 years with the amount of hash rate I'm throwing at it in a solo miner. But then again, last year, I think 3 people hit the Bitcoin lottery with a solo miner. And these were less powerful solo miners than what I have. And this guy said he plugged his up. Excuse me. It ran for 4 or 5 months maybe, and he hit the lottery. And since then, he didn't hit it again, but he hit it once after 4 months of solo mining on a small. It's not even a GPU. It's it's kind of like a mini ASIC. But it's possible. So, I mean, again, high risk, high reward, right? And by the summer, let's see if there's actually any articles about the bull run. But again, you got to do the research. Let's get back to the video. I'm looking for this bull run thing.
Exciting and desired by those in the know project that was birthed from within the chambers of Neo Tokyo. This will be a whitelist only PFP mint. And the alpha is there are 5 pillars to becoming a resident. Getting your hands on codes won't be easy. It is similar to Neo Tokyo Season 1 citizens and uploading codes. So to get your whitelist, it has to be earned. And speaking of exciting, I'm excited to talk about Cryptomon and their upcoming Crypto.com drop. Founded in 2021 and backed by very well-known VCs with $11.5 million in funding, Cryptomon is building something epic, something grand that the space has been thirsting for. They're migrating to Polygon and ETH on the 21st and a new NFT drop in partnership with Crypto.com for their digital trading card game happening on the 28th. Not to mention 3 new CEX listings starting with Bitmart on the 21st. So I highly recommend checking out Cryptomon and their upcoming Crypto.com drop. Next, we have Elixir Games, which is a Web3 gaming startups incubator, as well as a gaming token related launchpad and an independent publisher through LitLab. When it comes to Elixir Games, as Kinetic Web3 put it, think Seedify on Solana. So yeah, it could be massive. Now, I want to tell you about Metalcore, which is an award-winning combined shooter game that puts you in the driver's seat of giant mechanized war machines to fight for resources and loot, as you and your faction vie for total domination. They are a premier immutable partner with a $15 million initial private sale. They have team members from Activision, Riot Games, Lucasfilms, Midway, and more. And finally, we have Shampoody, which is some kind of wildly wicked, warped sense of nostalgia. Kids' toys, adult issues, which is 444 toys coming to Ordinals. You can find that March 25th on the Magic Eden on BTC launchpad.
So there wasn't a lot of really great useful information there, but it does give us some indications into meme coins. And I'm looking at this article about the halving. This is talking mainly about Bitcoin. Should Bitcoin reach 100,000? I'm trying to figure out if there's some kind of date range on the crypto market. Let's see here. Crypto market. Bullrun. Shallow. Okay, let's try this article then. Keeping you guys in suspense over there. What's the bull run? Where was I? One shallow. If you're asking me how long I've been in crypto, I would say 5 years. You need a lottery. However, Bitcoin is not rallying in isolation. Let's see. Refers to a period of rising prices while bear significantly a period of falling assets. One salary say does not make summer. However, the Bitcoin price, which makes up more than 50% of crypto market capitalization, is often seen as the harboring of the bull bear market cycle. Therefore, if Bitcoin surging, crypto investors consider this indication as a booming crypto market. If Bitcoin surging, if something happens, I don't know. You got to keep in mind during the last bull run, when people are investing in crypto, there was China banned Bitcoin mining, which affected the market. I don't know why I sound like a newbie. Genuine, if you say so. But I mean, I made a pretty good amount of crypto, pretty good amount of money in crypto, and still make a pretty good amount of money in crypto. So if I sound like a newbie, to each his own. But I'm probably not going to end up losing this bull run, but we'll see, right? However, Bitcoin is not rallying in isolation. Ethereum, the second largest crypto by market capitalization, is gaining momentum. The overall crypto market capitalization is seeking positive growth, and the market sentiment indicator, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, is reading at 80, signaling extreme greed. While most indicators point to the bull market, it remains to be seen if this will be a bull spirit. When the prices will slump as fast as they went up, it could also be a bull marathon. When the prices increase with regular rationalization, continue to hold steady levels and eventually retreat a little, giving investors time to profit from gains. I'm not for sure, right? I don't know what's going to happen in the bull run, right? If I knew that, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos. I'd probably be working for JP Morgan Chase, BlackRock, right? So I don't know. I'm just telling you from what I know. So if you do have any advice, or if you know something, you guys can help me out. Give me some information. Start your own YouTube channel and start cranking. It doesn't really matter to me, right? I'm pretty content in what's going on so far. So if KASPA starts to pump and the ASIC miners push up, Bitcoin starts making a little money, and I make some money with these meme coins, invest deeper into KASPA, and then we ride away into the sunset. But even then, right, I'm not going to buy crypto and buying Lambos, right? I'm not going to buy Lambos and Porsches, right? I'm going to reinvest the money into something else. So if it hits, cool. If it doesn't hit, cool. But either way it go, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But I mean, it could be worse, right? I know people that are following discords that mainly people are talking about. Definitely not a whale yet. Trying to get to the shark level, I think. But yeah, if Bitcoin does hit, I mean, people paying for financial advice to invest into KASPA. So newbie or not, right? Smart enough not to be invested in discords where people are telling us a 50 chance, right? Uh, I've talked to Galaxy, and I've talked to Architect. And Architects telling me or telling us something and then changing the story and then telling us something else. So, I mean, in investing, it's kind of a solo thing, right? You can help and you can listen, but if you're not doing your own research and listening to somebody else that's just telling you something to sell Discord memberships, you're probably not going to go too far with your investments. Just an FYI there. What was this? What is it? And initially I started mining, right? I didn't really invest much. I've been mining and I continue to mine. And I'm probably looking to get I don't know, I want to get some Bitcoin mining and start a Bitcoin mining farm. And then probably buy more GPUs to do AI generations with GPU mining. So Shark is 1 million to 10 million. So I'm probably right at the dolphin level. I don't have 1 million CASP, but I'm right at probably 100,000. Yeah, I agree with you there, Genuine. A lot of people are in pantheons, groups that aren't really telling you much, right? Telling you the same stuff you can find on YouTube. So I don't know. So you would invest that money in these groups into your own investment, right? Nobody's gonna tell you uh, uh, any secret that no one else knows in these groups. But it's a lot. I guess it's good to have people conversing and sharing. What did he tell me? They told me Castle's probably not going to pump, actually. And I was like, you guys don't have much conviction. So we'll holler back, right? I mean, I was making mining Caspa when a lot of people didn't even know what Caspa was. Hence the Caspa hat and the Caspa t-shirt. I made most of this stuff last year. Right? A lot of people are like, Caspa, what's Caspa? I've been looking at Caspa mainly because we've seen it mining, right? We've been mining it. Correct. I mean, even if I don't find my own crypto investments, I'd rather lose my own money versus listen to somebody else and lose money, right? That's not my first trip to the rodeo. I can lose money by myself. I don't need someone else to tell me how to lose money. But getting back to the topic. So if there is meme coins like we've been finding, and these meme coins do pump, then we can use the meme coins and buy other crypto. And mainly, most of my investments, when they do pop in the bull run, I'm probably going to put it all in Bitcoin. Everything that I make, I'm going to put it in Bitcoin and hold it there as a store of value. Because even Trump was talking about using Bitcoin to make payments. So from there, probably buy a couple of storage facilities and probably a mining warehouse. But that's just my plan. So let me know what you guys are planning to do, if you have an investment strategy or if you're going to use your crypto profits for something else, right? You got to have a plan. Newbie, normal, or alpha. You need a plan for your crypto, right? A lot of people throw money at it and invest it and then don't have a plan. Like a lot of people invested in the last bull run, quit their jobs, put their feet up, didn't get their money out of the accounts. And as the money dwindled, they realized that they're not going to be as profitable as they thought it would be. Right? There's a lot of pre-planning involved. Right? There's a lot of foresight. It's not just grabbing a bunch of crypto and sitting on it. You sit on it too long, it's gone. Right? And it's not like you can leverage. And pre-warning you guys, once the market hits and everyone and mama starts selling, these exchanges get kind of funny. I mean, if you follow the what is that, Sam Bankman Freud, the FTX scandal, a couple of years ago, it wasn't a scandal. People actually thought this guy was Jobs or something. Yeah, that makes sense. People actually thought it was what is this guy, Steve Jobs or something. And then they found out all this guy was doing is buying Bitcoin in the US and selling it in Japan, right? And this guy went to Wharton, right? It was one of the what's that, one of the best business schools in the country. And the best he can come up with is buying Bitcoin in the US and selling it in Japan and making a profit. So I don't know. I just want to make sure, trying to help you guys through the bull run. Make sure that you can maximize your profit and make sure you guys have a plan before the bull run hits. Because just some reality checks here. Even if the bull run does hit, and if it does reach, what was this? What did this guy say? 100,000 in Bitcoin, right? And the NFT for Ethereum. Ethereum's NFT hadn't even got approved yet, right? what if they delay the Ethereum ETF like they did the Bitcoin ETF? And what if something overtakes Ethereum? Right? There's what, 4,500 crypto projects out there. The odds of picking a good project and the project paying out is really hard, right? I think for some people, yeah, Tangent's definitely a good exchange there. And I think Tangent would be a good way to go, but just make sure you guys have a plan. But yeah, for some people on exchanges, I don't keep my crypto on exchange anyway, but some people are on exchanges. And what happens if the SEC audits such exchange and such exchange freezes and such exchange ends up selling their Bitcoin back to the US government as FTX did? Or Bitcoin sees from different activities, right? There's a lot happening in crypto, especially on the US side, and especially with the SEC and the regulations and companies and businesses using crypto to hide profits, gains, and losses, right? And the average person not having the taxes filed. Because dealing with the accountant, they wanted you to report your crypto holdings, right? Exactly. That's the only thing. I don't know, man. I don't. A lot of people might not be aware of when bull run happens. In the bull run, hell, I remember on Dodge when the Dodge bull run was going on, and Dodge tanked. Everyone that had money on Robinhood couldn't do anything with it. Robinhood froze the uh, Deutsche or Dodge account, and you couldn't sell it. It froze. You couldn't sell it. You couldn't trade it. You couldn't move it. It just sat there. And when they did unfreeze, I think the first time it surged, it froze and it stayed froze for like 12 hours. Then the next time it froze, it stayed froze for about maybe a day. And that whole day, I was listening to people trying to get money out of Robinhood. And Robinhood had Dogecoin was closed for maintenance, right? The same thing that's going on with what is this? Trade Ogre. Show you the Trade Ogre shit. Trade Ogre has KASPA frozen. KASPA's wallet and Trade Ogre has been frozen for almost 4 months. So I don't know if you guys are figuring that into the bull run, but you can see here maintenance. This wallet's been in maintenance for months. And of course, I only got a little bit here because once they froze, I put a little bit to see if I can push it through. But once it got froze, I ain't put no more in it. It went back to Zelcore and Uphold and Tangent. But you can see, where is this? I tried to sell some. And you can see here, if you try to sell, I don't have nothing in here. I do have something here. The price, this is supposed to be the amount of KASPA you have, and there's zero. The price is frozen at 0.09. There's no quantity here or no amount. So you can't even sell your KASPA. And this has been like this for months, right? This isn't something that just happened. Right? It's been maintenance for months. And Tangent's pretty cool. And Uphold so far seems to be pretty cool, right? But this is a mining Pyron on a small GPU, a mining Cedra on a KS0 and a KS Pro, and I'm mining a lithium on another small GPU. And this is what I made in, I don't know what, a week so far. And after a week, I move it around, right? I take it from there, actually sell it from there to Bitcoin, and then push Bitcoin to my Zelcore wallet and swap it on Zelcore as you're swapping on Tangent. So definitely have a exit strategy. And we're looking at the bubbles. So how long do you think this sideways action is going to happen on the tokens? When do you think things are going to start? Oh, what's this? Solana's up 15%. Is that 15.2%? I want that. That is like Robinhood and AMC. It's exactly the same thing. Or as my cousin says, robbing the hood. Forget Robinhood. But these are sketchy exchanges like Robinhood, like FTX, like Binance, like what was the other one? Coinbase with its ongoing legal issues. Froze the sell button. Man, I was in Dodge. There was no sell button. It was grayed out. They didn't freeze it, they grayed it out. And then they sent out a message saying that the network was down. Just like these guys sent out a message talking about this is the only KASPA is the only token on Trade Ogre that is under maintenance, right? See all these tokens through Trade Ogre, and KASPA, which is weird, is the only one that's frozen. So I don't know. Take it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Get it how you live. So looking at the gaming tokens, Immutable is, let's see, down 26%. Flock's down 34. Gala's up down 25. Beam's down 22. Sandbox is down 24. Echelon Prime is up. Let's sort by 24 hours. Seeds is up 11. Yoshu is up 8. Creo is up 8. Somebody else mentioned Creo. Echelon Prime is up 8. So if we were to DCA in now, just think about how much profit you're going to make when all these turn green and they start to pump again. Yeah, definitely thank God for the Tangent wallet. And again, these guys just sent me the wallet, so I'm cool with that. But I do want to get that green KASPA wallet. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And I'm waiting for that KS0 Pro, the green commemorative one, to show up as well. I think they start shipping them this week, actually. It mentioned the 15th. And I took some profits on KASPA at what was that? 15 cents, 16 cents, and bought those miners. So hopefully KASPA will start pumping, especially with, that's what I forgot to tell you. The KS5s are starting to ship. They should also ship by April. So there should be a serious pump onto the hash rate coming. Current hash rate is 181 petahash of hash rate. I remember when KASPA was under a petahash of hash rate. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to look at the top addresses. Gate.io is down 10 million. Wow. Mexi's up 11 million. This Mexi's down 8 million. This Mexi's up 2 million. This guy's down 982,000. This guy's up 2 million. This guy's up 4 million. Upholds up 2.2 million. KuCoin is up down 3.3 million. And this guy's up 335. But if you've noticed, I don't know what happened to the Aquaman, the $1 billion KASPA wallet is reduced to 923 million. Yeah, definitely. It's me. I am the genuine. I'm the downfall of KASPA. I'm mining KASPA, but I mean, I've been mining KASPA since 2022. 2023 was last year. 2020. Yeah, so 2022 actually, with a small GPU miner. I don't have a full on multi operation running, but it's making a couple bucks, enough to buy more miners and invest in KASPA. But that's what I was saying. Who do you think was the Aquaman and what happened to him? Right? Obviously, they sold and went under $1 billion. But do you think this is an exchange that's waiting to list? You think it's Coinbase, or do you think it's Creighton? And who's this? Genuine, what are you listed into other than what coins are you into other than Neo and Mint Layer? I'm probably going to get back into this ARC M. Casper's down 7.8. Probably pick up some more Cardano 80A. I really like this project. It's just not paying out. Casper, Architect, and Quants. So I don't know. So you guys still into Arch block? Anybody in the Arch block? IT, AI tech. Interesting. It's down, but I think it's going to pump. So you're buying the dip on AI tech. And what is the other one? Quant. And where did you find this quant, Genuine? How did you find that? Interesting. So from research, you mean like finding it online or Twitter or YouTube, or just researching it from different or other sources? All-time high is 20 cents from 2 years ago. It's currently at 0.07. What is this? 0.06. Under $1 billion market cap. 1.7 million trading volume. This might be a pretty good research tokens doing homework. Yeah, I might have to look into that. This might be a pretty good quant platform. Yeah, it's new to me too as well. Got in under 2 cents. Oh. Oh. Interesting. All right, guys. I guess we're winding down. Still early in testnet. Do some homework. And I'm definitely going to do my homework on this and research it and see where this goes. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. Thanks for the advice and thanks for the tokens. Gonna research it. So Goku, are you diversified or is all your holding in KASPA? Tell me you're holding something else. If not, at least DCA into Bitcoin, right? Just caution you guys not to put too much of your holding in one project. Definitely take some risk and diversify there. But thanks for your time. Thanks for tuning in. Gonna wrap it up. Guess I'll see you guys at 11:30 tomorrow. More KASPA news. Hopefully KASPA is starting to do something pretty soon. If it's going to reach, I think this guy said 45 cents or at least push up to 20 cents before the end of April, we're going to have to start seeing some positive movements pretty quick. If not, I think it's going to push on down to 9-10 cents. Maybe, yeah, lithium's a pretty good project. Maybe 7 cents. Yeah, I'm in a lithium. Been in lithium for a while. I was actually mining it. Then I switched to something else. But it does seem like a good project. But it's something I got on the side, just watching and waiting. Because it pumped for a while and then it stopped. Because it was mining, let's see, mining hard. It was mining hard and then kind of, let me see, it was in the top and then it kind of fell off the mining pool. Let's see. By admissions, payouts. Let's see, where is lithium? Oh, wow. Yeah, here. For some reason, it doesn't show it admissions. It's 24-hour admissions. So I don't know there either. But I might grab some more while it's down, just in case it's coming down for us to pick it up. But remember, KASPA, KASPA, KASPA. And shout out to the KASPA Army. And shout out to everyone joining the chat. I'll shut it down for the night. See you guys in the morning. Have a good night. And let's get back to the money, guys. When I bought our chat at 2 cents before YouTubers talk about. Yeah, definitely got to get in low cap before the YouTube craze gets crazy and everybody's buying it in. But shout out. Thanks for joining, and we'll holler back. Peace out.